turn that on. Oh, that's better. Welcome back, everyone. So you should have the booklets, and you should have a rock. Those are the two things that you need. Paul is at the door with both of them if you missed one or the other.
And that puck is on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so later when Hattie comes up with it.
Yeah. So we begin on page 1.
Esa enai
El harim me'ayin yavo ezri Esa enai El harim me'ayin yavo ezri
me'im Adonai Oseh shamayim va'aretz Ezri me'im Adonai Oseh shamayim va'aretz.
O my God, my soul's companion, my heart's precious friend, I turn to you. I need to close out the noise, to rise above the noise.
The noise that interrupts, the noise that separates, the noise that isolates. I need to hear you again.
In the silence of my innermost being, in the fragments of my yearned-for wholeness, I hear whispers of your presence.
Echoes of the past when you were with me, when I felt your nearness, when together we walked, when you held me close, embraced me in your love, laughed with me in my joy. I yearn to hear you again.
In your oneness, I find healing. In the promise of your love, I am soothed. In your wholeness, I too can become whole again. Please listen to my call.
Help me find the words. Help me find the strength within. Help me shape my mouth, my voice, my heart, so that I can direct my spirit and find you in prayer.
In words only my heart can speak. In songs only my soul can sing, lifting my eyes and heart to you. Adonai, sifatai tiftach. Open my lips, precious God, so that I can speak with you again. Please rise.
Adonai, sifatai tiftach, ufi yagi tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanorah, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, v'Koneh Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevii Geula livnei v'neihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava. Zochreinu lechaim, Melech hafetz b'chaim, v'chodveinu b'sefer ha'chaim, Lemancha Elohim chaim, Melech ozer u'moshiach u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor leolam Adonai, Mechaye hakol atah, Rav lehoshia. Mechalkel chayim v'chesed, Mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofech olim,
matir asurim umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha ba'al gevurot u'midon melach melech meimitu mechaye u'matzmiach Yeshua. Mi chamocha av harachamim zocher yetzura lechaim lechaim berachamim v'ne'eman ata lahachayot hakol baruch ata Adonai mechayei hakol. Please be seated. We are continuing on page 3. Blessed be the mysterious one who creates disguises for life when life is endangered.
Blessed be the wondrous one who reveals treasures when we see only barren land.
Blessed be the magnanimous one who creates awe for joy and growth and fear.
Blessed be the source of all, who creates longing and wanting and need.
Blessed be the bountiful one who creates abundant possibilities.
Blessed be the holy guide who creates endless opportunities to choose.
Blessed be the end of our amazement, who creates options amidst our distress.
Blessed be the Holy Spirit who creates a path for each of us.
Blessed be the glorious name who creates paths we cannot retrace.
Blessed be our shield and protector who creates day when daylight is too much.
Blessed be the holy wisdom who creates the longing to proceed and the reluctance.
Blessed be the name of names who creates openings in unexpected places.
Blessed be the beneficent one who creates amazement.
Blessed be the holy mystery who creates outrageous beauty.
Adonai shim'a b'koli tiyena aznecha keshuvot lekol tachanuni. Out of the depths I call to you, my God, eternal one, listen to my cry. Let your ears be attentive to my plea for mercy. If you keep account of sins, O God, who will survive? Yours is the power to forgive so that you may be held in awe. I look to the eternal God. I look to you. I await your word. I am more eager for God than sentries for the morning. O Israel, wait for the eternal God. For with our God is steadfast love and great power to redeem. It is God who will redeem Israel from all our iniquities. God, being merciful, grants atonement and does not destroy. Time and again, God restrains wrath and refuses to let rage be all-consuming. God, do not withhold your compassion from us. Let your love and your faithfulness constantly shield us. Help us, God, and gather us together that we may thank you and glory in your praise. Who could endure, O God, if you kept count of every sin? But forgiveness is yours, that we may worship you. Deal with us not in accordance with our sin. Punish us not in accordance with our transgressions. When our sins testify against us, give us... I can't read. Forgive us because of your mercy. Remember your compassion, God, and your loving kindness, which will endure forever. O divine presence, help us. O ruler, answer us when we call. Avinu Malkeinu, answer us graciously, though we lack merit. Be kind to us because of your merciful nature. Heed our plea. Remember the covenant with our ancestors, and help us because of your merciful nature. For all these sins, O God of mercy, forgive us, pardon us, grant us atonement.
Ve'al kulam Eloah salichot
Selach lanu mechalanu kaper lanu
Ve'al kulam
Eloah salichot Selach lanu mechalanu kaper lanu.
This is my prayer to you, my gentle God. Let me not stray from my life's course. Let not my spirit fall into decay. And may I never cease to thirst for you and for the energizing dew that you have sprinkled on it ever since my life was new. Let my heart open to the downtrodden and to the orphaned life and to all who stumble, and to one entangled amid hidden sorrows, and to one who struggles in the dark. Deepen my senses, widen their grasp so that they absorb green and flowering and budding world, and take form, it the secret blossoming within a silence. Grant me with strength to yield the best of fruits. Let my life grow a wealth of word and deed, steeped in the fountain of my being, without my measuring all things for only what they have to offer me. And when my day shall come, let me slip away into the land of night without asking anything from others or from you, God. Let me hear you, God, when I feel my spirit soar in prayer. May I sing from love, not afraid to waste my sweetness on the world. May I sing from love. God, give me the time I must have to gain the knowledge I need in order to make the right choice. God, give me the ability to continue to live my life and grow in the face of such adversity. God, give me peace so that I may enjoy my family, my friends, music, nature, all that I love. Oh God, empower me.
Thank you. Thank you for the morning,
When I feel fresh and young,
and wake to the beauty all around me. Thank you for the afternoon,
when the sun is high,
suspended in triumph above a workaday world. Thank you for the evening,
when the shadows cast a sheltering palm above the universe,
permitting it to pause ready for the dark. Thank you for the night,
with your ever-present stars,
to remind me that darkness is never absolute. Thank you for the calm,
that is restorative,
not a mindless obliteration of reality. Thank you for the sleep,
that heals and strengthens,
and fills my heart with hope for a new tomorrow. Sleep descends on my lids, on my limbs. I call to mind the gift of the day, the gift of this day, and give thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lahodot.
Sim shalom,
Tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha.
Sim
Shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, Amecha.
Sim
Shalom, tova uvracha, sim shalom, tova uvracha. Sim shalom, tova uvracha. And we take a moment for silent prayers. And we continue on page 6 as we rise.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות שלא ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו לכל המונם ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Healing is both an exercise and an understanding, and yet not of the will nor of the intention. It is a wisdom and a deeper knowledge of the daily swing of life and death in all creation. There is defeat to overcome and acceptance of living to be established, and always there must be hope. Not hope of healing, but the hope which informs the coming moment and gives it reason. The hope which is each one's breath and certainty of love and of loving. Death may live in the living and healing rise in the dying, for whom the natural end is part of the gathering and the harvest to be expected.
To know healing is to know that all life is one, and there is no beginning and no end, and the intention is loving. שלא ייגמר לעולם החול והים רישרו של המים ורק השמיים תפילת האדם החול והים רישרו של המים ורק השמיים תפילת האדם. My God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
My God, I thank you for my life and my soul and my body, for my ways of thinking and talking. Help me realize that in my qualities, I am unique in the world and that no one like me has ever lived For if they had before me, I would not be here. I would not have needed to exist. Help me make perfect my own ways of love and caring, that by becoming complete in my own way, I can honor your name and help fulfill your purpose. Strange is our situation here upon earth. Each of us comes for a short visit, without knowing why, yet sometimes seeming to divine a purpose. From the standpoint of daily life, however, there is one thing we do not know, that we are here for the sake of each other. Above all, for those upon whose smile and well-being our own happiness depends. And also for the countless unknown souls whose fate we are connected by bond of sympathy. Many times a day, I realize how much my own outer and inner life is built upon the labors of others, both living and dead, and how earnestly I must exert myself in order to give in return as much as I've received and I am still receiving.
Thank you.
You are the one, for this I pray, that I may have the strength to be alone, to see the world, to stand among the trees and all the living things, that I may stand alone and offer prayers and talk to you. You are the one to whom I do belong. And I'll sing my soul, I'll sing my soul to you, and give you all that's in my heart. May all the foliage of the field, all grasses, trees, and plants, awaken at my coming, this I pray, and send their life into my words of prayer, so that my speech, my thoughts, and my prayers will be made whole, and through the spirit of all living things. And we know that everything is one, because we know that everything is you. You are the one, for this I pray. I ask you, God, to hear my words, and pour out from my heart. I stand before you, I like water lift my hands to you in prayer, and grant me strength, and grant me strength to stand alone. You are the one to whom I do belong. And I'll sing my soul, I'll sing my soul to you, and give you all that's in my heart.
As I breathe, may I receive. As I breathe, may I receive. May I be surrounded in the protective glow of divine light. May I allow myself to feel and absorb this divine presence.
As I breathe, may I receive. May it awaken within me the force of my vitality and the strength of my own will.
As I breathe, may I receive. May my willingness to believe in my own well-being be enhanced, embellished, and enriched. May my faith in my own healing powers be renewed.
As I breathe, may I receive. May I cherish and love myself for who I really am, weak and strong, selfish and selfless, learner and teacher, prideful and humble, believer and non-believer.
As I breathe, may I receive. May this love for self merge with God's love and with the love of all humanity.
As I breathe, may I receive. May I feel this love, acknowledge it, and take it in, knowing and recognizing that love and God's presence is always there. As I breathe, may I receive. As I breathe, may I believe.
And on the bottom of page 10.
Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy. It is the song of the dreamer. From a dark place it grows, like a flower in the desert, the oasis of our souls. Come back where we belong. You hear our longing cries. Our mouths, our lips are filled with song. You can see our tear-filled eyes. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy, will reap in joy. Those who sow in tears will reap in joy.
Great is the eternal and highly praised in the city of our God on the holy mountain. Splendid and sublime.
On the north is Mount Zion, joy of all the earth, city of the great sovereign.
Through her citadels, God is known as a refuge.
The kings conspired and advanced, but when they saw her, they were astounded. Panic stunned them. They fled in fright, shattered like a fleet wrecked by an east wind.
What we once heard, we now have seen in the city of the God of hosts, in the city of our God. May God preserve it.
In your sanctuary, God, we meditate on your kindness. Your right hand is filled with justice.
Let Zion be glad, let the cities of Judah rejoice because of your judgments.
Walk about Zion, encircle her, count her towers, review her ramparts, scan her citadels.
Then tell her story to later generations. Tell of our God who will guide us forever.
Healing. Heal me, O God. That is the plea I cannot make. I do not believe it is possible for God to do that. Instead, I pray, empower me. God, give me the strength to fight so that I may do whatever I must to heal. God, give me the courage to endure what I must to heal. God, give me the time I must have to gain the knowledge I need in order to make the right choices. God, give me the ability to continue to live my life and grow in the face of such adversity. God, give me peace so that I may enjoy my family, my friends, music, nature, all that I love. Oh God, empower me.
It has become more difficult to face each day. Tears well up in my eyes, my heart aches. I feel empty, alone, lost in darkness. I stand at the precipice of my future. The path behind me seems to have disappeared, and the road before me is twisted. I feel I can't traverse it safely. Give me strength to find the light. I am grateful for the love of family and friends who embrace me in my despair. Help me to feel your love. Instill in me the lifeline of your people, tikva, hope. Let me grasp onto it with strong hands. Let my grip not loosen. May I feel the support of those who surround me this day. Don't hide your face from me. I'm asking for your help. I call to you. Please hear my prayers, O God. If you would answer me as I have called to you, please heal me now. Don't hide your face from me. Eternal presence of the world, I am not asking you to show me the secret of your ways, for that would be too much for me. But I am asking you to show me one thing. What is the meaning of the suffering I am presently enduring? What it requires of me, and what you are communicating to me through it. Eternal presence of the world, I want to know not so much why I am suffering, but whether I am suffering for your sake. The words are up on the wall.
What's happening? We return. We return. We return. Return again. We return. We return. We return. Return again and again to love, to love, to love. We return again to love. We return. We return. We return. Return again. We return. We return. We return. Return again and again to truth. To truth. To truth. We return again to truth. Hashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Kadesh Yameinu Kekedem Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. Yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai, yadadai-dai-dai-dai. We return. We return.
We return.
We return. Return again. We return.
We return.
We return.
We return.
We return. Return again and again to you. To you. To you.
The Rebbe heard the people of the village arguing with one another, each claiming to have the most troubles and to have endured the greatest sufferings. He gathered them together and told them about the tree of sorrows. He had the villagers write down their sorrows, pains, problems, and difficulties and pin them onto the tree. Read them all and choose the sufferings that you prefer to your own, he told them. They all understood and chose to return to their own personal burdens. So we have rocks. Hopefully you got one at the door. So the idea here is to, hold it, to hold the rock as we go through this next bit and think about pain and suffering that you may have struggled with in this past year, and let it flow through you, out of you, into the rock. The rock can take it. It can bear it. And when you're done, you can put it away, and you don't have to pick it up again. Except later when we put them back in the box at the door. But for now. So as we go through, think about that and allow whatever difficulties to pass from you and out of you. Tsuris is aggravation and pain in body and soul. Our hearts hurt for a myriad of reasons. Death.
Loss of employment or continued unemployment.
Illness.
A sick child.
Miscarriage.
Empty nest.
Divorce.
Devalued relationship.
Loss of trust.
Loss of faith.
Loss of control.
Loss of confidence or hope.
The list goes on and on. Like the rocks we hold, our wounds seem unyielding and so painfully enduring. Yet in a midrash we learn that affliction often contains the seeds of its own cure. How fitting then to note that the Hebrew word for rock, tsur, is also one of the many names for God. And so we say, Tsur Yisrael, rock of Israel, be unyielding in your concern for us. Tsur Yisrael, be unyielding in your concern for all who call upon you. Tsur Yisrael, you know our pain. Kuma be'ezrat Yisrael, rise and help all who seek you. Tsur Yisrael, help us overcome our tsuris. May the rock of Israel help us cast off the emotional scars that have hardened into stones that weigh us down. And the words are up above.
Achat sha'alti meit Adonai. Achat sha'alti ota vakesh. Shifti, shifti, beveit Adonai. Shifti, shifti, kol yemei chayai. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai. Achat sha'alti ota evakesh. Achat sha'alti meit Adonai. Achat sha'alti ota evakesh. L'chazor benoam Adonai. Uvaker beheichalo. L'chazor benoam Adonai. To gaze upon the beauty of Adonai. One thing, I ask you, Adonai, to be with you all of my life. One thing, I ask you, Adonai, to be with you all of my Achad sha'alti meit Adonai. Achad sha'alti otai avakesh. Achad sha'alti meit Adonai. Achad sha'alti otai avakesh. Thank you.
The rocks we hold in our hands are symbolic of the rocks we carry within our souls, inner scabs that have formed over the years. They make us weary, tired, overly sensitive, and easily irritated. We need to cast them off. There is a time for everything and a season for every desire under heaven. There is a time for tashlich, to cast off the stones. Now is that time. Let them go. Take a moment, think of your pain, of your own surus, transfer it to the stone, and let the casting away of these symbols of pain and suffering allow you to cast off your actual pain and suffering as well. The last word has not been spoken. The last sentence has not been written. The final verdict is not in. It's never too late to change my mind, my direction, to say no to the past and yes to the future, to offer remorse, to ask and give forgiveness. It's never too late to start all over again, to feel again, to love again, to hope again. It's never too late to overcome despair, to turn sorrow into resolve and pain into purpose. It's never too late to alter my world, not by magic incantations
or manipulations of the cards or deciphering the stars,
but by opening myself to curative forces buried within, to hidden energies, the powers in my interior self.
It is never too late. Some word of mine, some touch, some caress may be remembered. Some gesture may play a role beyond the last movement of my head and hand.
So we continue with the service of the reading of the Torah, and I'd like to invite up Scott Hornstein to hold the Torah, and Lee Gray to undress the Torah. And do we have ark openers that I can't find? Oh, she's sick. Oh. Okay, there we go. I was going to look for do we have someone open? I have 100 pieces of paper here. Hold on. Who's opening the ark?
Why are they all written so small?
And why are they so small? We don't have anyone assigned to open the ark. Would someone like to come up and open the ark?
She thought you'd never ask.
And if everyone will please rise. So come on over. You got that door? Don't let it bang at the end.
Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha, V'chata'av Anaken. Adonai, Adonai, El Rachum Vechanun, Erech Apayim Verav Chesed Ve'emet, Notzer Chesed La'alafim, Noseh Avon Vafesha, V'chata'av Anaken.
Which side? That side. And then just stand right here. Okay. We lost Sam.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh v'norah Shemo. Lecha Adonai hagedula v'hagevura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'hahod. Ki chol v'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki chol v'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamamlacha ve'amid na'aseh lechol erosh. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
You can put that back in.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
Please be seated.
Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
It's going to take a bit.
Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
I don't know if you've noticed, but sometimes if I don't eat, I forget some things.
Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omed. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, ha'olam omed. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al gemilut chasadim. Al shlosha devarim, al shlosha devarim, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים העולם עומד. על התורה ועל העבודה
Thank you,
ועל
though.
גמילות חסדים. על התורה ועל העבודה ועל גמילות חסדים. I-di-dum, ba-di-dum, ba-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-dum, ba-di-dum, ba-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-dum, ba-di-dum, ba-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-dum, ba-di-dum, ba-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di, I-di-di-di-di. I-di-di-di-di-di-di-di.
Thank you for your patience, everyone. So I want to invite Karen up, who is our wonderful afternoon Torah reader. Ya'amdu Esav Gedalia ben Solomon v'Florence v'Yehudit bat Meir David v'Beatrice. I can give you a light. Hold on. Well, we can make it work. It'll work. Just give you a little bit more. I don't think I need to be right there. No, I think you're right there.
Right here?
Ruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vai. Oh no, you're right. Asher. Amen.
Amen. Vayadaber Adonai el Moshe lemor. Daber el kol adat b'nei Yisrael. Ramata alehem kedoshim to you. Ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohechem. Ishimoho ve'aviv tira'u. Ve'et shabtotai tishmaru. Ani Adonai Elohechem. Al tifnu el ha'elilim. Elohei masecha lo ta'asu lachem. Ani Adonai
Elohechem.
Oh, I think it is in the front row.
Amen. It's all right. Ta'amod Shoshana Aviva Bat Gavriel Verut. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Adonai Hamarach Leolam. Baruch Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam. Asher Barbanu Mikol Ha'amim. Benatan Lanu et Torato. Baruch Atah Adonai Notei HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. V'hi tizbachu tzavak shalamim l'Adonai l'retzonhem tizbachu v'yom zivchachem ye'achelu mimukarat v'hanotar ad yom hashlishi ba'esh yisaref v'im he'achol ye'achel b'yom hashlishi pigu lo yiratzeh v'oklav avano yisah Yet Kodesh Adonai Hilel V'nikrata HaNefesh HaHi
Mea Mea.
Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Natan Lanu Torah Emet V'chayei Olam Natan Betochenu Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen. Come on over. Yesher Koach. Thank you. Thank you. Ta'amdu Bashalea Bat Shena Elka Vidina Eliana Bat Ken Vidiana. Uvkutrachem. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamara Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Barhabanu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Uvaputzrachem et ketzer atzechem lo tekaleh katzadcha liktzor veleket ketzercha lo telakeh v'chamacha lo teolehel uferet kamacha lo telakeh la'ani v'lager ta'azov otam ani Adonai Elohechem lo tignovu v'lo techakashu v'lo techakru ish ba'amito Lo tishavu v'shemi la shaker v'chilalta et shem Elohecha ani Adonai. Lo ta'ashok et re'acha v'lo tigzol lo ta'lin pe'olahat sachir itcha ad boker.
Boker.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher b'tamanu Torah emet v'chayei olam natan b'toheinu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Yesher Koach. Thank you. Thank you. Yesher Koach. Ta'amod Yanina Bat Lebo V'chana. You look surprised. Yeah. Yeah. Lo tikalel. Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch Adonai Hamvarach Leolam Vaed. Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Bachar Banu Mikol Ha'amim V'natan Lanu et Torato Baruch Atah Adonai Noten HaTorah.
Amen.
Amen. Lo techalel herehesh v'lifnei iver lo titein mikshol v'yareta me Elohecha ani Adonai lo ta'asu avel b'mishpahat lo tisa p'nei dahal v'lo tedar p'nei gadol v'et tzedek tishpot amitecha lo telek rachil be'amecha, lo ta'amod al damriacha, ani Adonai, lo tisna et achika bilavavecha, hocheak tochiak et amitecha, lo tisa alav hate, lo tikom v'lo titor et b'nei amecha, yav talareacha kamocha, ani
Adonai.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torah emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai, noten haTorah.
Amen. Thank you, Yesher Koach. Thank you, Karen. Yesher Koach. Thank you, everyone. So I'd like to invite, actually, before that, Misha Berach. We'll say the names of those you are thinking about out loud.
Cheryl Richardson.
Thank you.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor Abracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misha Berach Imotenu Mekor habracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
So I'd like to invite up Michael, Chris, and Robbie Grimstead to come and lift and dress the Torah, and ask everyone to please rise.
Vezot HaTorah asher sa Moshe lifnei b'nei Yisrael al pi Adonai b'yad Moshe. Heidi do
Ya baba bim bam, ya ba bim bam, ya baba ya baba ya.
ba bim bam ya ba ba bim bam ya ba 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 ya ba 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 bam. Oh ya ba bim bam ya ba ba bim bam ya ba bim bam ya ba ba ya ba 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 ya ba bim bam ya ba ba bim bam ya ba 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 ya ba 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 bam. Oh ya ba bim bam ya ba ba bim bam ya ba bim bam ya ba ba ya ba 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 ya ba bim bam ya ba ba bim bam ya ba 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 ya ba 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 ba.
No, it's mine, it's mine. Please be seated. So, the book of Jonah, page 17, and I want to invite the Kaisers up to come and give us their own. You can sit, Deborah. She'll do the blessing.
No?
Yeah.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar b'nvi'im tovim, v'ratza v'divrehem hane'emarim be'emet, Baruch atah Adonai, habocher b'Torah u'Moshe avdo, u'Yisrael amo, u'v'nvi'ei ha'emet v'tzedek.
The word of the Eternal came to Jonah, son of Amittai. Go at once to Nineveh, that great city, and proclaim judgment upon it, for their wickedness has come before me. Jonah, however, started out to flee to Tarshish from the eternal surface. He went down to Joppa and found a ship going to Tarshish. He paid the fare and went aboard to sail with the others to Tarshish, away from the service of the Eternal. But the Eternal cast a mighty wind upon the sea, and such a great tempest came upon the sea that the ship was in danger of breaking up. In their fright, the sailors cried out, each to his own god, and they flung the ship's cargo overboard to make it lighter for them. Jonah, meanwhile, had gone down into the hold of the vessel, where he lay down and fell asleep. The captain went over to him and cried out, "How can you be sleeping so soundly? Up, call upon your God. Perhaps the God will be kind to us, and we will not perish." The men said to one another, "Let us cast lots and find out whose account this misfortune has come upon us." They cast lots, and the lot fell on Jonah. They said to him, "Tell us, you have brought this misfortune upon us. What is your business? Where have you come from? What is your country, and of what people are you?"
I am a Hebrew. I worship the Eternal, the God of heaven, who made both sea and land.
The men were greatly terrified, and they asked him, "What have you done?" And when the men learned that he was fleeing from the service of the Eternal, for so he told them, they said to him, "What must we do to make the sea calm around us?" For the sea was growing more and more stormy. He answered,
Heave me overboard, and the sea will calm down for you, because I know this terrible storm came upon you on my account.
Nevertheless, the men rowed hard to regain the shore, but they could not, for the sea was growing more and more stormy about them. Then they cried out to the Eternal, "Oh, please, Eternal, do not let us perish on account of this man's life. Do not hold us guilty of killing an innocent person, for you, O Eternal, by your will have brought this about." And they heaved Jonah overboard, and the sea stopped raging. The men feared the Eternal greatly. They offered a sacrifice to the Eternal, and they made vows. The Eternal provided a huge fish to swallow Jonah, and Jonah remained in the fish's belly 3 days and 3 nights. Jonah prayed to the Eternal, his God, from the belly of the fish. He said,
Should I sing the song?
yes, sing the song.
Okay. Whale did swallow Jonah. Whale did swallow Jonah up. Boom. In my trouble I called to the Eternal, and the Eternal answered me from the belly of Sheol. And you heard my voice, and you cast me into the depths, into the heart of the sea. The floods engulfed me, all your breakers and billows swept over me. Next page. I thought I was driven away out of your sight. Would I ever gaze upon your holy temple? The waters closed over me, the deep engulfed me. Weeds entwined around my head, and I sank to the base of the mountains. The bars of the earth closed upon me forever. Yet you brought my life up from the pits, O Eternal, my God. When my life was ebbing away, I called the Eternal to mind, and my prayer came before you. Unto your holy temple, they who cling to empty folly forsake their own welfare, for I with loud thanksgiving will sacrifice to you. What I have vowed I will perform. Deliverance is the Eternal's.
The Eternal commanded the fish, and it spewed Jonah out upon dry land. The word of the Eternal came to Jonah a second time. Go at once to Nineveh, the great city, and proclaim it what I tell you. Jonah went at once to Nineveh in accordance with the Eternal's command. Nineveh was an enormously large city, a 3 days' walk across. Jonah started out and made his way into the city, the distance of 1 day's walk, and proclaimed,
Where are we? 40 days more, and Nineveh shall be overthrown.
The people of Nineveh believed God. They proclaimed a fast, and great and small alike put on sackcloth. When the news reached the king of Nineveh, he rose from his throne, took off his robe, put on sackcloth, and sat in ashes. And he had the word cried through Nineveh.
By decree of the king and his nobles, no man or beast, of flock or herd shall taste anything. They shall not graze, they shall not drink water. They shall be covered with sackcloth, man and beast, and they shall cry mightily to God. Let everyone turn back from his evil ways and from injustice of which he is guilty. Who knows but what that God may turn and relent, the Eternal may turn back from his wrath, and so that we do not perish.
God saw what they did, how they were turning back from their evil ways, and God renounced the punishment that God had planned to bring upon them and did not carry it out. This displeased Jonah greatly, and he was grieved. He prayed to the Eternal, saying,
O Eternal, isn't this just what I said when I was still in my country? That is why I fled beforehand to Tarshish. And before that, you are compassionate and gracious God, slow to anger, abounding in kindness, renouncing punishment. Please, Eternal, take my life, for I would rather die than live.
The Eternal replied, Are you that deeply grieved? Now Jonah had left the city and found a place east of the city. He made a booth there and sat under it in the shade until he could see what happened to the city. The Eternal God provided a gourd which grew up over Jonah to provide shade for his head and save him from discomfort. Jonah was very happy about the plant, but the next day at dawn, God provided a worm which attacked the plant so that it withered. And when the sun rose, God provided a sultry east wind. The sun beat down on Jonah's head and he became faint. He begged for death.
I would rather die than live.
Then God said to Jonah, Are you so deeply grieved about the plant?
Yes, so deeply that I want to die.
Then the Eternal said, You cared about the plant which you did not work for and which you did not grow, which appeared overnight and perished overnight. And should I not care about Nineveh, the great city in which there are more than 120,000 persons who did not yet know their right hand from their left, and many beasts as well?
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, tzur kol haolamim, tzadik bechol hadorot, ha'el ha'ne'eman, ha'omer ve'oseh, hamdaber umkayem, shekol devarav emet v'tzedek. Al haTorah ve'al ha'avodah ve'al ha'nevi'im ve'al yom hazikaron hazeh shenatata lanu Adonai Eloheinu lechavod ultifaret. Al hakol Adonai Eloheinu anachnu modim lach umvarchim otach. Yitbarach shimcha befi kol chai, tamid leolam va'ed, udvarcha emet v'kayam le'ad. Baruch atah Adonai, melech al kol haaretz, mekadesh Yisrael ve'yom hazikaron.
Please rise. Thank you.
Ki lekach tov natati lachem, Torati al tazovu, etz chaim hi lemachazikim ba, bechol modecha beushar deracheha. Darchei Noam, v'chol netivoteha shalom. Hashivenu, hashivenu,
Chadesh Yameinu Kekedem. Please be seated. So the service continues silently. There's pages and pages of reading, and you are welcome to sit and read. You're welcome to get up and walk around and run to the bathroom. I think we have 13 minutes until Yizkor begins. So take your time. We'll make sure to stay quiet in this room. If you'd like to talk, you are welcome to in the lobby. Thank you. Welcome back, everyone.
I'm down to 2 bars.
We continue back in our prayer books, the red ones, on page 477.
אנוש כחציר ימיו, כסיץ השדה כן יציץ, כי רוח אברהם בנו, ולא יכירנו עוד מקומו. וחסד אדוני מעולם ועד עולם, על יראיו וצדקתו לבני בנים.
Beloved, I yearn only to be near you, though at times I seem remote. Beloved, I cannot find the way unaided. Teach me the faithful service you would have me do. Show me your ways, guide me, lead me. Release me from the prison of unknowing while I still can make amends. Do not despise my lowly state. Before I grow weak, so heavy with mortality that I bend and fall, and my bones, brittle with age, become food for moth and worm, be my help, oh, be my help. Where my forebears went, there go I. Yes, I know it. Their resting place is mine. I know it. Like them, I am a stranger passing through this life. Since the womb of earth is my allotted portion, and since I've chased the wind from the beginning of my days, when will I come to set my house in order? The passions you yourself have made a part of me have kept me wrapped within the passing scene, and how enslaved to passion as I've been, a prey to fierce and fiery hungers, how, I ask, could I have served you as I needed to? But now the time has come to ask, why all this ambition? Why the quest for high estate when tomorrow I must die? Why this expense of spirit when tomorrow I mourn the passing time? These days and nights combine to bring me to the end. They scatter my thought to the winds. They return my frame to the dust. What now can I say in my defense? What brave words remain to shield me from my truth? My nature has pursued me, possessed me, driven and flayed me, a doubtful friend from childhood on. What then do I really have besides your presence? Stripped of my pretensions, naked at the last, here I stand, and only your goodness can clothe and shelter me. For nothing now remains by this. Beloved, I yearn only to be near you.
Thank you. Oh God, you are my God. At first light, I seek you.
My soul thirsts for you. My flesh longs for you, as in a dry and weary land where there is no water.
So do I look for you in the sanctuary to behold your power and your glory. Your love is better than life. My lips will extol you.
And I will praise you with my life, for you have been my help, and in the shadow of your wings I sing for joy.
Maker of all worlds, how insignificant we are in your sight, and how minute in your presence. You are creator of a universe so vast that the effort to conceive it overwhelms the mind. The keenest eye scans but a corner of it. The rays of light we see today began their journey long before we came to be. Counted from first creation, the earth we live on was born but yesterday, and we made our appearance on it only a moment ago.
When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you have established, what are we that you are mindful of us? What are we mortals that you consider us?
We are feeble. We live always on the brink of death, scarcely ushered into life. We begin our journey to the grave. Our best laid plans are ever at risk. Our fondest hopes are buried with us. Ambition drives us to high exertion. Indulgence makes us waste the powers we have. and evil seduces us to heap misery upon others. Success and failure, love and hatred, pleasure and pain mark our days. From birth to death, we prevail only to succumb. We fail only to renew the struggle.
Our days are few and full of trouble.
The eye is never satisfied with seeing. Endless are the desires of the heart. We devise new schemes on the graves of 1,000 disappointed hopes. Like Moses on Mount Nebo, we hold the promised land from afar, but may not enter it. Our life at its best is an endless effort for a goal we never attain. Death finally terminates the struggle, and joy and grief, success and failure, all are ended. Like children falling asleep over their toys, we relinquish our grasp on earthly possessions only when death overtakes us. Master and servant, rich and poor, strong and feeble, wise and simple, all are equal in death. The grave levels all distinctions and makes the whole world kin.
Adonai ma'adam v'tedaehu ben enosh v'techashvehu Adam lahevel daman Yamav ketzel oiver Baboker yatzitz v'chalav La'erev yemolel ve'yavesh Tashev enosh Adaka Vatomer Shuvu v'nei Adam Shuvu v'nei Adam Shuvu v'nei Adam.
We are strangers in your sight, O God. Like all who came before us, our days on earth vanish like shadows. But the speedy flight of life and the grave that looms on the horizon should not dismay us. Rather, let them teach us wisdom and prompt us to put our trust in you. For only the dust returns to the dust. The spirit which you have breathed into us returns to you, its everlasting source. Into us you have placed a portion of your divinity. Your mighty strength is our firm support. When we become servants of your law, witnesses to your truth, champions of your dominion, then indeed do we endow our fleeting days and abiding worth.
We are children of dust, O God. Give us strength and understanding that we may fill our days with good. Though our days are few, help us to make them great.
Eternal God, you have been our refuge in all generations. Before the mountains were born,
or earth and universe brought forth, from eternity to eternity, you are God.
For 1,000 years in your sight are but as yesterday when it is past, or as a watch in the night.
You sweep us away. We are like a dream at daybreak. We come and go like grass, which in the morning shoots up renewed, and in the evening fades and withers.
The number of our years may be many or few, yet vain toil fills their span, for it is soon ended, and we fly away. So teach us to number our days, that we may grow wise in heart.
Let your servants understand your ways, and your children see your glory.
Let the beauty of our eternal God be with us, and may our work have lasting value.
Oh, let the work of our hands be enduring.
O God, author of life and death, our wisdom is small, our vision short. One by one, our companions passing along the road of life disappear from our view. We know that each must walk the same path to the doorway of the grave. We strain to see what lies beyond the gate, but all is darkness to our mortal sight.
Yet even the darkness is not too dark for you, O God, but the night shines as the day.
You have created us in your image and made us share in your enduring righteousness. You have put eternity into our hearts, have implanted within us a vision of life everlasting. This hope we cherish in humility and faith, trusting in your endless goodness and your wondrous love.
Into your hands we commit the spirits of our dear ones, for you keep faith with your children in death as in life.
Sustain us, O God, that we may meet with calm serenity the dark mysteries that lie ahead, knowing that when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with us, a loving friend in whom we put our trust. You are the light of our life, our hope, and in eternity.
Esa enai el harim me'ayin me'ayin yavo ezri. Esa enai el harim me'ayin me'ayin yavo ezri. Ezri ve'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz. Ezri ve'im Adonai oseh shamayim va'aretz.
I lift up my eyes to the mountains. What is the source of my help? My help will come from the eternal, maker of heaven and earth. God will not allow your foot to slip. Your guardian does not slumber. Behold, the guardian of Israel neither slumbers nor sleeps. The eternal is your keeper. The eternal is your shade at your right hand. The sun shall not harm you by day, nor the moon by night. The eternal will guard you from all evil. God will protect your being. The eternal will guard you coming and going from this time forth and forever. If some messenger were to come to us with the offer that death should be overthrown, but with the one inseparable condition that birth should also cease, if the existing generation were given the chance to live forever, but on the clear understanding that never again would there be a child or a youth or first love, never again new persons with new hopes, new ideas, new achievements, ourselves for always, and never any others, could the answer be in doubt?
We shall not fear the summons of death. We shall remember those who have gone before us and those who will come after us.
Alas, for those who cannot sing but die with all their music in them, let us treasure the time we have and resolve to use it well, counting each moment precious, a chance to apprehend some truth, to experience some beauty, to conquer some evil, to relieve some suffering, to love and be loved, to achieve something of lasting worth.
Help us then to fulfill the promise that is in each of us, and so to conduct ourselves that generations hence it will be true to say of us, the world is better because, for a brief space, they lived in it.
Rabbi Tarfon says, the day is short and the task is great, and the workers are sluggish and the wages are high, and the master of the house is pressing. All things pass away, but you are eternal. Teach us, O God, to see that when we link ourselves to you and strive to do your will, our lives acquire eternal meaning and value, and sustain in us the hope, for we dare not ask for more, that the human spirit created in your image is, like you, eternal.
The dust returns to the earth as it was, but the spirit returns to the God who gave it.
Hanishama lach v'haguf pa'alech, chusa al amlach. The soul is yours, the body is your work. Have pity on your creation. In you do I seek refuge. Let me never be put to shame.
Make me to ponder the end, the measure of my days. Help me to realize how fleeting is my life.
You have made my days a mere span, my life's duration a nothing before you. Those who stand firm are a breath of wind.
They move about like shadows. They stir the air like passing breeze. They heap up riches, not knowing who will inherit them.
What hope have I then, O God? My trust is in you.
My flesh may fail, and my heart, but God is forever the strength of my heart and my life's destination.
I dwell in the shelter of the Most High. I abide in the shadow of the Almighty.
And I say to the Eternal One, you are my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. Shviti Adonai lenegdi tamid ki mini ba'emod lachen samachti bi ve'agel kevodi af besari yishkon lavetach af besari yishkon lavetach. Amen.
Let us call to mind the great and good, through whom the Eternal has done wonders.
They were leaders of the people, helping many with understanding and insight.
Wise and eloquent in their teaching, they were just and loving in their deeds.
All these were honored in their generations. They were the glory of their times.
There are some who have left a name behind them, whose remembrance is as honey in the mouth.
People will declare their wisdom. All will tell of their goodness.
And there are some who have left no memorial, whose names have vanished as though they had never been.
But the goodness of their lives has not been lost, and their work cannot be blotted out.
I think continually of those who were truly great, who from the womb remembered the soul's history, through endless corridors of light where the hours are suns, endless and singing, whose lovely ambition was that their lips, still touched with fire, should tell of the Spirit clothed from head to foot in song, and who hoarded from the spring branches the desires falling across their bodies like blossoms. What is precious is never to forget the delight of the blood drawn from ageless springs, breaking through rocks and worlds before our earth, never to deny its pleasure in the simple morning light, nor its grave evening demand for love, never to allow gradually the traffic to smother with noise and fog the flowering of the Spirit. Near the snow, near the sun, in the highest fields, see how these names are feted by the waving grass and by the streamers of white cloud, in whispers of the wind in the listening sky, the names of those who in their lives fought for life, who wore at their hearts the fire's center. Born of the sun, they traveled a short while toward the sun and left the vivid air signed with their honor.
Thank you. Author of life, bless the memories we cherish. On this day that more than any other affords us glimpses of eternity, may the sorrows we have known be softened by our sense of your infinite wisdom, your unending love, your eternal presence. May the pains of past bereavements grow more gentle. Indeed, let them be transformed into gratitude to our dear ones who have died and tenderness to those who are still with us.
Adonai roi lo echsar min odeh sheyarbitzeni al mei menuchot yenaleni nafshi yeshovev ינחני במעגלי צדק, ינחני במעגלי צדק, למען שמו. גם כי אלך בהגה צל מוות לא אירא רע, כי אתה עמדי. שבטך ומשענתך המה ינחמוני. תערוך לפניי, לפניי, שולחן נגד צורריי. דשנת ושמן ראשי, כוסי רוויה. אך טוב החסד ירדפוני כל ימי חיי, כל ימי חיי, ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים. אדוני רואי לא אחסר, אדוני רואי לא אחסר.
Eternal God, you are my shepherd. I shall not want. You make me lie down in green pastures. You lead me beside still waters. You restore my soul. You lead me in right paths for the sake of your name. Even when I walk in the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you are with me. With rod and staff you comfort me. You have set a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You have anointed my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the eternal God forever. We continue silently through to page 492. It's part of the Yom Kippur tradition to remember the martyrs of our people, those people who were killed merely for being Jewish. This year in the United States has been probably one of the hardest as a Jewish community that we've faced in many years. And we are coming almost in just a few weeks to the yard site, the first yard site, the anniversary of the killing at Tree of Life Synagogue. And so we remember those martyrs today, those martyrs of our people. Cecil Rosenthal, David Rosenthal, Sylvia Simon, Bernice Simon, Jerry Rabinowitz, Richard Gottfried, Daniel Stein, Rose Mallinger, Melvin Wax, Joyce Feinberg, Irving Younger, and as well we remember Lori Kay, the woman who was murdered in Poway, California as well. All of them lost their lives merely because they were Jews doing Jewish things, sitting in a synagogue and praying. And so this year, as we remember all the people, all those loved ones that we have, we of course as well remember those who are just like us, and maybe a little bit less lucky. And we remember them and we remember their sacrifice as well. We remember those from our congregation who passed away this past year. Judy Bardicke, Harold Burson, Harry Biebighauser, Mimi Berta, Jerome Berger, August Cardoza, Bill Clark, Jill Ellen Davis, Skip DeVasto, Arlene Epstein, Charlie Giangreco, Shelley Goldsmith, Ayelet HaShachar, Ruth Johnson McGahee, George Kaplan, Muriel Kaplan, Sheldon Jack Kravitsky, Steve Levin, Tu Pham, Frank Richards, Ralph Samuels, Michael Schwartz, Shinji Wada, Lawrence Washington, Terry Washington, Erica Williams. May their memory be a blessing for all who treasure it. So on page 492, we rise for El Maleh Rachamim.
El Maleh Rachamim, Shochen Bamromim, Hametzei Menucha Nechona, Tachat Kanfei HaShekhinah. Im kedoshim utehorim, kezohar harakia mashirim, lenishmot yakirenu, shehalchu leolamam, bal harachamim, hamarachamim, yasirem beseter kenafav leolamim, Bitzror hachayim et nishmatam, Adonai hu nachalatam, ve'anuchu b'shalom al mishkavam, v'nomar Amen.
And we join together in the words of the Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
Ve'alma divrach chirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. B'agalau v'izman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach leolam ulalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnatzeh. V'yit hadar, v'yit alev, v'yit halal, shemei dekudsha barichu. Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, damiran bi'alma v'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, Hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to those who are bereaved. And we all say, Amen. Please be seated. We continue now with our Ne'ilah service, page 497. This is the house of God. This is the gate of heaven. Open to me the gates of the righteous. I will enter them and give thanks to my God. Listen, O God, when I cry out. Be gracious and answer me. You have said, seek my presence. I seek your presence within my heart. Do not hide from me.
I will enter your gates with thanksgiving, your courts with singing.
Give yourselves to the eternal and into God's holy space. Go through the doors.
This is the gateway to the infinite. The righteous will enter it.
Everlasting God, we turn now to you once more to cry out our longing and the longing of all men and women for a beginning of that wholeness we call peace. Ever and again, we now admit we have turned our backs on you and on our sisters and brothers, forsaking your law, denying your truth, ignoring your will, defacing your beauty. The intelligence you have implanted within us, we have applied to the arts of war. With the skill we have from you, we make engines of terror and pain.
We have prayed for peace even as we laughed at truth, for blessing but did not care to do your will, for mercy and have shown none to others. We have prayed for impossible things, peace without justice, forgiveness without restitution, love without sacrifice.
But you, our Maker, abound in grace. So now again we turn to you to attach ourselves to your purpose, to set ourselves on the path that lead to your coming of peace and right, freedom and joy for Israel and all the world.
Again, as the shadows fall, we ask forgiveness, and again we praise you, O God, the source of peace.
Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country that it may always be a stronghold of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within its borders, health and happiness within its homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship among the inhabitants of all lands, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Teach us, O God, to labor for righteousness, and seal us in the book of life, blessing and peace. Blessed is the eternal God, the source of peace. And we continue on page 500. Forgive your neighbors the wrongs they have done you, and when you pray, your sins will be forgiven. If I nurse anger against another, can I ask pardon of the Eternal One? Showing no pity for one like myself, can I then plead for my own sins? If I, a creature of flesh, nourish resentment, who will forgive my sins?
Consider that life is short and cease to hate. Remember mortality and death and live by the commandments.
Let not the fierce sun dry one tear of pain before you yourself have wiped it from the sufferer's eye. But let each burning human tear drop into your heart and there remain, nor ever brush it off until the pain that caused it is removed.
For transgressions against God, the day of atonement atones. But for transgressions of one human being against another, the day of atonement does not atone until they have made peace with one another.
On page 501, we rise for Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitgadal, Vitkadash, Shemei Rabbah, Amen. Be'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, be'agala uv'izman kariv, v'meru.
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach, le'olam u'lalmei almaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, v'ishtabach,
ויתפאר ויתשומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשא.
בריחו.
לעילא ולעילא מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירן בעלמא ויאמרו
Amen.
Oh boy. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, Elohei Rachel, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, Elyon, Gomel, Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei Hakol, Ve'zocher Chasdei Avot ve'imahot, Umevi geula livnei v'neihem, Leman shmo be'ahava. Zochrenu lechaim, Melech hafetz b'chaim, V'chodvenu b'sefer ha'chaim, Lema'anecha Elohim chayim. Melech Ozer u'Moshia u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor leolam Adonai, mechaye hakol atah rav lehoshia, mechalkel chaim bechesed, mechaye hakol berachamim rabim, somech noflim verofech olim, umahatir asurim. Umekayem emunato lishenei afar. Mi chamocha ba'al gevurot umidom melach. Melech meimit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua. Mi chamocha av harachamim, zocher yetzurav. Lechaim, lechaim, berachamim, v'ne'eman atah l'hachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, mechaye hakol.
Shmana slachna hayom, avur ki fanayom, unhalalecha norav ayom. Hear now, forgive now, as the day turns to night. We praise you, one and awesome in glory, in greatness and mystery.
Nekadesh
Et shimcha
ba'olam, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, וקרא זה אל זה ואמר, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוך כל הארץ, כבודו. Adir, Adirenu, Adonai, Adonenu, Ma'adir, Shimcha b'chol haaretz. Baruch kevod Adonai, mimkomo. Echad hu Eloheinu, hu Avinu, hu Malkeinu. Moshienu vehu yashmienu berachamav leinei kol chai. Ani Adonai Elohechem Yimloch Adonai leolam Elohai Tzion Ledor vador Hallelujah. Kadosh Ata Venora Shemecha Ve'ein Elohami baladecha kakatuv Vayigba Elonai tzevaot b'mishpat Ve'ha'el hakadosh nitztakash b'tztakav Baruch atah Adonai Hamelech, Hamelech, Hamelech HaKadosh.
You are holy, awesome is your name. There is no God but you. The God of all being is exalted by justice. The holy God is sanctified by righteousness. Blessed is the Eternal, who rules in holiness. Please be seated. Our God and God of all generations, pardon our sins on this day of atonement. Sweep away our transgressions and misdeeds, that they vanish from your sight.
Blessed is the eternal God, whose forgiving love annuls our trespasses year after year. Ruler of all the world, you hallow the house of Israel and the day of atonement.
On page 506, for the glory of life and for its wonders we give thanks. You are goodness, you are compassion. We give thanks to you forever.
Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Chen v'chesed, chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha. Sim shalom. Tova uvracha.
And on the bottom of page 507, Shalom, shalom l'rachok u'l'karov, Amar Adonai. Peace, peace to the far and to the near, says the Eternal One.
El nora alila, el nora alila, hamtzelanu mechila, b'shat tan'ila. El nora alila, el nora alila, matei mispar keruim, tzlacha ayinosim, umsaladim bechila, b'shat tan'ila. El nora alila, el nora alila, שופכים לך נפשם, מחית פשעם וחשם, המציאי מחילה, בשעת תנעילה. El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila. Chaye lahem lesitera, lechal semimira, lechatmim lehod vegila, bishat neila. El Nora Alila, El Nora Alila.
On page 510. Adonai Melech, Adonai Malach, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. The eternal, the everlasting God will reign forever. Before the earth and sky were formed, God was sovereign. When heaven's lights had yet to shine, God did reign. Though like a garment earth decay, and heaven all as smoke dissolve, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed. God will reign forever. Before the earth's expanse was spread, God was sovereign. And when its creatures all were formed, God did reign. Though earth from out its orbit reel and tremble to its lowest depths, Adonai Yimloch Leolam Va'ed.
God will reign.
Reign forever. I'd like to invite up Ken and Amy Gross and ask everyone to please rise. I want to also say, I know it is dark. Do not strain your eyes. Just listen. But not us. Not us. Avinu Malkeinu Petach Sha'arei Shamayim Litfilatenu. Avinu Malkeinu, let the gates of heaven be open to our plea. Avinu Malkeinu Na'al Teshivenu Rekam Milfanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, do not turn us away empty-handed from your presence.
Avinu Malkeinu Slach Umachal L'chol Avonotenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, forgive and pardon all our misdeeds.
Avinu Malkeinu Zachor Ki Afar Anachnu.
Avinu Malkeinu, remember that we are dust.
Avinu Malkeinu Chamol Aleinu Va'al Olaleinu V'tapenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, have compassion on us and on our children.
Avinu Malkeinu Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova.
Avinu Malkeinu, let the new year be a good year for us.
Avinu Malkeinu Chotmeinu B'Sefer Chayim Tovim.
Avinu Malkeinu, seal us for blessing in the book of life.
Avinu Malkeinu Harem Keren Yisrael Amecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, give strength to your people Israel.
Avinu Malkeinu Kalei Kol Tsar Umastin Me'aleinu.
Avinu Malkeinu, make an end to all oppression.
Avinu Malkeinu Hatzmach Lanu Yeshua B'Karov.
Avinu Malkeinu, hasten the time of our...
Avinu Malkeinu, be gracious and answer us, even when we have little merit. Treat us generously and with kindness and be our help.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Paneinu Vaneinu, Ki ein banu masim, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, Aseh imanu, Tzedakah v'chesed, V'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Vaneinu, Ki ein banu masim. Thank you. Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu, תבוא לפניך תפילתנו, ואל תתעלם מתחינתנו, שאין אנחנו הזבנים וכשעורב. לומר לפניך אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו, צדיקים אנחנו ולא חטאנו, אבל אנחנו חטאנו, אבינו
Our God, God of our mothers and fathers, grant that our prayers may reach you. Do not be deaf to our pleas, for we are not so arrogant and stiff-necked as to say before you, our God and God of all ages, we are perfect and have not sinned. Rather do we confess we have gone astray, we have sinned, we have transgressed.
Ay, 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 Ashamnu,
Ashamnu,
Bagadnu,
Bagadnu,
Gazalnu,
Gazalnu,
Dibarnu Dofi,
Dibarnu Dofi.
ay, 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 He'evinu,
Havinu,
Vehirshanu,
Vehirshanu,
Zanu,
Zadnu,
Hamasnu,
Hamasnu,
Tafalnu Shaker,
Tafalnu Shaker.
ay, 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 Yatsnura,
Yatsnura,
Kizavnu,
Kizavnu,
Latsnu,
Latsnu,
Maradnu,
Maradnu,
Niatsnu,
Niatsnu.
ay, 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 Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Avinu,
Avinu,
Hashanu,
Hashanu,
Sararnu,
Sararnu,
Kishinu Orel,
Kishinu Orel.
ay, 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 Rashanu,
Rashanu,
Shichadnu,
Shichatnu,
Tiavnu,
Tiavnu,
Tainu,
Tainu,
Titanu,
Titanu.
ay, 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 ay,
We all have committed offenses. Together we confess these human sins, the sins of arrogance, bigotry, and cynicism, of deceit and egotism, flattery and greed, injustice and jealousy. Some of us have kept grudges, were lustful, malicious, or narrow-minded. Others were obstinate or possessive, quarrelsome, rancorous, or selfish. There was violence, weakness of will, xenophobia. We yielded to temptation and showed zeal for bad causes. We have turned aside from your commandments and from your precepts, and it has not availed us. You are just. Whatever befalls us, you call us to righteousness, but we bring evil upon ourselves. What shall we say before you who dwell on high? What shall we plead before you enthroned beyond the stars? Are not all things known to you? As in your love you have been patient with this people from the time you led us out of Egypt to the present day, so in your great love may you forgive your people now. And God said, I have pardoned in response to your plea.
Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha. Vayomer Adonai, salachti kidvarecha.
Please be seated. You hold out your hand to those who have rebelled against you. Your right hand is stretched out to receive those who turn back to you. Eternal God, you have taught us to confess all our faults before you, so that we may turn away from violence and oppression. In accordance with your gracious promise, accept our repentance, which we offer to you in all sincerity. We know that we end in dust, but your compassion has no end. For what are we? What is our life and what our faithfulness? What is our goodness and what our vaunted strength? What can we say in your presence, our God and God of all ages? Are not all the conquerors as nothing before you, and those of renown as though they had not been, the learned as if they had no knowledge, and the wise as if without understanding? Many of our works are vain, and our days pass away like a shadow. Since all our achievements are as insubstantial as mist, how can we look upon ourselves as higher than the beasts? Yet from the beginning you set us apart to stand erect before you. And in your love, O gracious God, you have given us this day of atonement, that our sins may cease and be forgiven, and that turning away from violence and oppression, we may turn back to you and do your will with a perfect heart.
In your great mercy, have compassion upon us, for you do not
desire the world's destruction. It has been said, seek the eternal while there is yet time. Cry out while God is near. Let the wicked forsake their ways, those bent on evil their thoughts. Let them return to the Eternal One, who will show them mercy, to our God, who will graciously pardon. You are a God of forgiveness, gracious and merciful, endlessly patient, loving and true. You ask evildoers to return to you and do not seek their death. For it has been said, declare to them, as I live, says the eternal God, it is not the death of the wicked I seek, but that they turn from their ways and live. Turn back from your evil ways, for why should you choose to die, O house of Israel? Now send forth your hidden light and open to your servants the gates of help. O great God, in your justice and your perfect love, open for us wisdom's gates.
Pirhu lanu sharei tzedek avovam nodeya. Pirhu lanu sharei tzedek navovam nodeya. Pirhu lanu sharei tzedek navovam nodeya. Pirhu lanu sharei tzedek navovam
Open for us the gates of righteousness, and we shall enter to praise our God. Open the gates, open them wide. We knock at your gates, O gracious one. Do not turn us away empty-handed. Open the gates, O God, open the gates for us and for all Israel. Open the gates of blessing for us all. The gates of atonement, benevolence, and compassion. The gates of dignity, excellence, and faith. Generosity and hope, insight and joy. Kindness and love, melody and nobility. Openness, purity, and quietude. Renewal, simplicity, and truth. The gates of understanding and virtue. The gates of wonder and zest. Open the gates, open them wide. Open the gates, O God, show us the way to enter. Eloheinu hashivenu v'ha'er panecha v'nivashe'a. Restore us, O God, show us again the light of your presence, that we may find deliverance.
P'tach lanu shar, ve'ed nilad shar, ki fanayom, hayom yifneh, Hashemesh yavo v'yifneh, navo al she'arecha.
The day is fading, the sun is setting. The silence and peace of night descend upon the earth. Give rest now, O author of peace, to our troubled hearts. Lift up the spirit oppressed by guilt. Turn, O loved one, to your children. Turn to every broken heart and every burdened soul. Let us at this hour be sure of your forgiveness. From your house, O God, we are about to return to our homes. Enter them with us that we may become your sanctuaries, dwelling places of your spirit. Then will our home stand firm against the storms of life, to be a shelter for all that is good and a refuge from evil. And still another dwelling place have you destined for us, O source of life, an eternal home to which we shall go when our brief day on earth has passed. Open for us then the gates of everlasting peace, and keep alive in those who follow us the truths, the visions, and the hopes who have struggled to make real. The hopes we have struggled to make real. This twilight hour reminds us also of the day when, if we are faithful to our mission, your light will arise over all the world, and Israel's spiritual descendants will be as numerous as the stars of heaven. Teach our people to recognize the meaning of our history and the challenge of our destiny, to proclaim to all your children the truth of Israel's message, one humanity, one earth, even as there is one God in heaven. You alone know when this great hope shall be fulfilled, but the day will surely come, even as none of your words returns fruitless, without having accomplished your purpose. Then joy will thrill all hearts, and from one end of the earth to the other will ring the exultant cry, Hear, O Israel, hear all creation, the eternal is our God, the eternal is one. Your house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples. All nations shall flock to it and exclaim in triumphant song, Lift up your heads, O gates, lift yourselves up, O ancient doors, let the God of glory enter. Who is the sovereign of glory? The God of all being is the sovereign of glory.
Su she'arim shechem vehinasu pitchem olam veyavo melech hakavod. Su sharim rashechem vehimasu pitchem olam veyavo melech hakavod. Mi hu ze melech, mi hu ze melech, hakavod. Adonai tziva'ot, hu melech hakavod. Adonai tziva'ot, hu melech hakavod. Selah.
Please rise. Whither can I go from your spirit? Whither can I flee from your presence? If I ascend to the heavens, you are there. If I make my home in the lowest depths, behold, you are there. If I take up the wings of the morning and dwell on the ocean's farthest shore, even there your hand will lead me. Your right hand will hold me, and if I say, surely the darkness will conceal me, night will hide me from view, even the darkness is not too dark for you. The dark is clear as the day. When I consider the heavens, the work of your hands, and when I gaze at the measureless sea of space and the endless host of stars that sail in it, and when I set out to understand this marvel and its tremendous maker, then your greatness and power overwhelm me. Your infinite majesty makes me tremble with awe. For the worlds beyond count are but a breath of your spirit, the lucent suns only beams of your light. Oh, what are we that you have given us eyes to see something of your truth? What am I that you have given me thought to fathom something of your purpose? Yet upon the earth with all its abundance and beauty, forests dancing with life, mountains rising like prayers, seas roaring their creative hymn, with all the mysteries of the boundless depths and the immeasurable heights, you have chosen us to proclaim your grandeur and to voice the longing of all being, for you, sovereign of the universe and fountain of life, in woman and man, children of dust and offspring of heaven, you have blended two worlds, perishable earth and immortal soul, finite matter locked into time and space, and infinite spirit which endures through all eternity. You have given us dominion over the works of your hands and placed all things under our care. You have commanded us to live at peace with all living creatures and to walk softly in their presence. But there is that in us which darkens the soul. Called to a life of righteousness, we rebel. Arrogance possesses us. The passions that rage within us drown the voice of conscience. Good and evil, virtue and vice, love and hate contend for the mastery of our lives. Again and again we complain of the struggle, forgetting that the power to choose is the glory and greatness of our being. When we succumb, life loses its beauty, and within us sounds the voice of judgment. Where are you? How have you fallen, O children of the Most High? But sure as is your judgment, O God, sure still is your mercy. It is not the death of sinners you demand, only that they return to you, return to life. The gates of your forgiveness are open wide, and all who seek to enter may be at one with you. Aware of our weaknesses, eternal God, we have come before you, longing for your presence, your light, your peace. We have reflected with anguish on a life misused and filled with regrets, on opportunities neglected and promises unfulfilled. We have struggled to reach you, to turn back to you and to your law. Except then, our penitent spirits, be with us as our hope for the future. Now, as evening falls, light dawns within us, hope and trust revive. The shadow that darkened our spirit is vanished, and through the passing clouds there breaks, with the last rays of the setting sun, the radiance of your forgiving peace. We are restored, renewed by your love. How can we find words to thank you for your goodness, and how can words alone be fitting thanks? And so we make this pledge. We will thank you with our lives. We will offer to you the work of our hands. Fill then our heart, our life, our work with a constant love for you, God of the universe, creator of all life, source of all being. Then shall our souls rejoice and sing. You have turned my grief into dancing, released me from my anguish, and surrounded me with gladness. Eternal, I shall give thanks to you forever.
ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא יתגדל ויתקדש מרבב
Amen.
בעלמא דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן.
Amen.
Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevarach Le'olam U'me'omaya Yitbarach Yishtabach ve'yishtabach, yitpa'ar ve'yitromam, yitnaseh ve'yitadar ve'yitaleh ve'yitalal, Shemei de'kudesha, Shemei de'kudesha. Eila u'li'eila min kol birchata ve'shirata, Tushbechata ve'nechemata damiran ve'alama. Tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran ve'alma imeru amen. Titkabel tzilot hon uvahut hon dechol Yisrael Adam avuhon divi shmaya divi shmaya divi shmaya ve'imru amen. Hey Shlama Rabba min Shemaya v'chayim v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav uyaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru amen. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Adonai Hu HaElohim. 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 Adonai Hu HaElohim.
Tekiah Gedolah. Yesher koach. Shana Tova. So if there are any children who can see, to come on up for Havdalah, here, over here. All the children. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen borei peri hagafen da 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei me'orei ha'esh borei me'orei ha'esh Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol hamavdil ben kodesh lechol
Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai 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 Yai dai dai
Do we have a challah?
Doubt it.
We don't have a challah. We're just going to say Motzi Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Go into the lobby. There is tomato soup.